know, say, I'm not stay long. I'm not stay long. I'm up on a day after them. I'm not stay long. But you know, say, I see Marvin. And that's why I tell you, say, you can't make them infiltrate your things still. You know, you find back your way, and you're the only youth who shine a light on injustice what go on in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I see Marvin that one funeral yesterday. And I tell you this, man. I tell you this. You see the whole, me have a video on the platform, because a long time I on the platform, even though someone who just see me here. And no matter what a youth do at Jamaica, you see if a youth enter a confrontation with the JCF and them lose them life, you see after the shooting subside, them still have to get treated with dignity. You hear, and you see this whole heavy-handed tactics where the Jamaica government decide to use and dehumanize ghetto people. I see Marvin, that one funeral. And them say the police give the funeral 30 minutes. Andrew Holness, and I think them say Harris Chana, the Deputy Prime Minister for Jamaica. And I feel like Jamaica now have a feminine touch, because two men run Jamaica. Two men call the shots at Jamaica. And you know no woman where you bring no balance to the thing. You know have a female Deputy Prime Minister. So you just have a whole heap of irrational and testosterone around Jamaica. I nah stay long, you. No matter what I go on, Andrew Holness, you can't bury poor people in a 30 minutes. I don't believe the man a tell lie, because I hear people in the... So enough of you come out and say the youth a tell lie and Marvin chat too much. Because enough of you Babylon give no brutality for love. You hear? Enough of you still a say 1 p.m. Don't get me wrong, you know, I always go say this, because enough of you miss the point. Jamaica has a crime problem, and the good have to suffer for the bad. Now I think him say them two youth, your police kill them. And the way him say police kill them, he must say some of them did even unrecognizable. Like you see the police at Jamaica, you see when you're a gunman in a shootout, you see when the shooting stop, you have to stop. Because enough of you don't understand the simple terminology, reasonable force. Me as a ghetto youth can go in the street and somebody do me something, and me have to defend myself. And me can get away with it in a court, because from me can justify the force I use. So you can't have a man go bury him pitney and him unrecognizable. Like, you know, in a sense, when I get a youth stop shoot after you still a shoot. At that point, you become a criminal. There's so much to be said in a video, me and Marvin. I mean, a youth come here, come tell you, say, Jamaica have a police problem, Jamaica have a crime problem. But nowadays, it seems as if Jamaica have a police problem, a governance problem, a crime problem, a problem is for poor people not have no value. You can't look upon poor people and tell them, say, yo, you want to go on. Me I give 30 minutes. If the government deem the funeral as an Irish funeral, because we know, say, gunman shoot up funeral at Jamaica. So meet with the family, find a common ground, reduce the size of the gathering, provide security for the family, and let people bury them dead. Because at the end of the day, all of them gunmen are the system create them. The popular culture, the lack of opportunity, the whole manipulation of them and make them feel say a crime are the answer. And you can't feel them in a life and feel them in a death. You hear me, Andrew Holness? You can't feel poor people pitney in a life and feel them in a death. Because enough of them will grow up and turn gunman. Right? All them to do is provide. All them have to do, reduce, get a list of the people. Let me teach you if you govern. Because for every problem, there's a solution. 30 minutes, can't bury people at Jamaica. Andrew Holness, you lose the country, man. You lose, man. You lose, but I think even when I come over here, some still see people talk about Rosalie party and a bag of things, man. Like, Jamaica do not wake up. Jamaica do not wake up. Jamaica do not go wake up and realize it's a bigger problem. You cannot give the people 30 minutes to bury. And a dog. Andrew Holness and a dog, man. Come on, man. You know, so they might be violent producer, they might be gunman. Me no know. But one thing me know, say, them are no dog. Even Bin Laden get a better and a more. Me tell you all the while, you know. Me tell you all the while when the American them kill Bin Laden, them still give him a justified burial. Them still bury him with some dignity. Andrew Holness, poor people, pitney and a dog, man. Me not care how violent them be. Them are not dog. You understand where I come from? You stop treat poor people like dog and junker in a Jamaica, no man. You treat them like dog when, listen to me, no man. Me know Jamaica have a crime problem. But we still can't deny people the common dignity. And you see, if you is a youth way, decide to take on the police in a shootout and you lose your life. You understand where I come from? Then you lose your life. But you see, as soon as the gun battle subside, get back to treating them with a little semblance of dignity. Now, if you have two people that lose them life, and you say them are violent producers and owners, let me show you, no man. Meet with the family. Meet with a couple people from the family and say, listen to me. We deem this funeral as an Irish funeral. And we want to can protect the people who are going to attend the funeral. And we can make sure so the funeral go and run smooth. So you want to go on. We are going to give you a number of people and we are going to want them name and we want them address. Even as much as that. Meet poor people with them then, no man. You no stop disenfranchise Jamaica. You no stop doing no Andrew wellness, man. Stop treat poor people like dog and junker, no man. You no stop do it, man. You no stop do it, man. It don't look good, man. It don't look good. It don't look bumbuckler good, man. And that's why I tell Marvin, say, youth, you can't make them compromise you because you alone, youth. And Marvin alone. You understand where I come from? This is why I tell Marvin, say, they can't make them silence you. Me enough people say Marvin is afraid that they kill you. But the Bible says no man can take your life from you unless you lay it down for them. Marvin them can't kill you because you are a brave youth and a coward die 1,000 times and the brave man die only once. You are a brave youth, you are a great youth. Don't make them silence you. And the poor people pitney and a dog. They might be violent producers. It's okay, me tell you all who are, we have to get out our feeling and stop saying that you vote for. The whole of we have to live in it. The whole of we have to live in it, my fam. No one no time for pine finger. No one no time for pine finger. No one the time for find the video where Marvin have hands on deck. I mean, no want to see nobody a coming on my live and say this you vote for and that you vote for. Forget that for a minute. No, it is all hands on deck. When a man a go look at you and say, yo, at 30 minutes, Marcus, Marvin, yeah, when a man a go look at you, and a one little man with a little phone, attack. Me nah say, me don't know them pass. Me don't know if them a gunman. You can't say the funeral is an Irish funeral. You can't say we need to provide security. But what you can't do, I can go on like is a dog you bury. Why you can't come do Andrew Holness, Aris Chan, and the dirty labor right them, you are going like people now suffer Jamaica. The dirty labor right them are going like people rights now get infringed. Listen to me. Listen to me. You can't govern people with illiteracy. You as a leader have to sit down and look on the thing in its entirety and say, listen to me. The funeral here, public can have shooting or violence can flare up. So we are going to allocate security at the funeral. And we're going to give you at least 3 hours to bury the dead. Or we are going to give you a number. Don't exceed that number. And give me a list of people if you come at the funeral so we can have a crowd control. Find a way to work with the people. And a dog you bury, brother. And a dog. Not even 30 minutes you know, if you bury even your dog or your goldfish. Brother, listen to me, no, man. Don't stop turn for each other, man. And the politician is my problem, man. Nobody can look for labor right and say that you vote for and you PNP over this. Because the whole of know if you live in the same Jamaica. Ultimately, the system fail them. The system expose them to this over-violent society and call it entertainment. And that, you know, the system expose the young youth them to this violence and over-sexualization. Brother, I'm telling you, man, I don't wake up, man. I when I'm done. I'm not see it. System fail in a life and fail in a death. Correct this work. Make we start build Jamaica. Make we stop telling the youth them say a killing are the answer and gun are the answer. Make we start build a new Jamaica. Even Bin Laden get a justifiable and honorable funeral. Even Bin Laden, who them claim was one of the greatest terrorist mastermind, him get a justified. Cause when them kill him, them wash him, them bathe him, and them bury him in a sea before sundown. And I guarantee you that take more than 30 minutes. And Americans couldn't be like, that is Bin Laden. He ain't shit. Even Bin Laden. How you come look upon appearance? They probably have, they aren't already break. They never raise a criminal. But for some reason, you deem them as criminal and they lost them life by the hands of the state. I still a mother. I still a father. I still a brother. I still a uncle. Still have to cope and come to terms. When you wake up, man, and you come here, so people always say, this you vote for, that you vote for. The whole of you under attack. The whole of you will look like me. The whole of you will look like me. The whole of you will look like Nanny, Paul Bogle. The whole of you will look the way the whole of you under attack you. You can't guard the beach them. The white then come and take the whole of the Bumbuckler beach them. Then take the whole of the prime real estate them. Then take away every goddamn and you still look for your brother. You still look for your brother. And I laugh. The whole of we under attack you. The whole of we who's supposed to be the rightful owner of Jamaica is under attack in one way or the other. Wake up, man. Big up Marvin. Big you up, you hear you? I never gonna fight. I no fight you. Brother, we are under attack. We are family of Nanny. Here. So, pity the one them will come and say, this you vote for. You have some dirty labor right on the platform. They love Andrew only. They don't love Jamaica. Me see them. Me see I want them to do one live the other day. You know, racist. Nothing no such a racist. Because what they do now, them give Mark Golden as the leader of the political party. And them a call him Master Mark. And them a, as anybody talk, they signpost black people back to PNP party. You know, because them already nowadays, them a say, boy, your PNP leader white. Now, if it's such a big problem, why is he the leader? I see somebody yesterday doing live. The amount of people me see a watch her. Master Mark. Racist trope that, you know. Racist trope. Big up yourself, I go check in my family. But me say me have to come over here. Them give PNP one white leader. And from them give the PNP party the white leader. No PNP voter no have no right to speak up because guess what? You have a... Think them Bumbuckler easy. You think they easy? I never think they easy. You think them dirty labor right they easy. As long as Mark Golden and the leader. Because the only thing labor right have a go for them. Only thing labor right have a go for them. Oh, your leader white. Your leader white. And I want to see him want to push out of many Bumbuckler out of many one people. So it's, how comes it all up? How come it's such a problem now? PNP now no talk. PNP now have no justified resentment. PNP now have no justified concern no problem. Because guess what? PNP have a bigger problem. Your political party are lead by a white man. And that labor right are doing now. So everything PNP do, everything PNP say, everything PNP are talk about. Galang over Mark Golden, galang over Mark Golden, galang over Mark Golden. And at time for we have the conversation so we can start have meaningful conversation because you cannot listen to me. Me no say the youth them dead and Mandeville. Me no know the circumstances because they were given a clear ultimatum and the ultimatum still remain. Put on the gun and meet Jamaica. You understand where I come from? Because them no care for kill you no. And when them kill you no, them not even want your family bury you no. You understand where I come from? Let me say it yourself. Put on the gun, get a youth. Because when they kill you, they not even want your family to bury you. Me not say no more. Me not take no request. Me I work from yesterday. Big up yourself. Me I go run left for no. You hear? Big up Marvin. May God go with your youth. That's why me want to see you up on the battlefield. Because are you alone? Are you Marvin alone? Marvin alone. You hear? I'm alone. And them now make no shame because people are say, because Jamaica is a traumatic state, you know. Some people are saying, Marvin, even if them have nothing, no gun, the police tell them to lie. We know corruption there in Jamaica, we know that. But right now, so much things have happened. So much things happen. You lose your life in a gun battle with the police. All right. then the police have to work with the family and try to give you a decent burial. And I say police to roll out the red carpet. But no come tell poor people say, no come tell one mother say him have to bury his son in a 30 minutes. A fuckery that. A foolishness that. And no labor right not supposed to defend that. No labor right not supposed to defend that. Me no care how much you love and wholeness. Me no care how much you feel for the country because we live in a democratic society. You can't feel like Jamaica are run good. You can't feel like you love Jamaica policy. But as a mother, you must keep looking at yourself and say, you can't bury a dead in a 30 minutes. You hear? Me hear some people say, not even the eulogy no get read yet. Him story no get told yet. Selassie, I'm pretty sure Mark isn't full yet. All he's here to do is the people them, his black and ancestors. Listen me now. We have to get away from this whole chicken labor right run. Me know they have to talk about Mark Golden skin tone. You understand me? Them say him are the political leader for the PNP. And if he can't lead the party, he must get put out. Because this whole out of many one people, I hate them I use and chicken. Because them say Mark Golden are the leader for the PNP. And as soon as PNP open them mouth, why them not go look upon them white leader? Jamaica racist in the youth. And racist, but them actually are chicken with racism, you know. We don't realize how a serious level of racism are going on in Jamaica, you know. Because 1 minute, we love everybody. And the next minute, you're supposed to be ashamed because you have a white leader lead you. We don't see a mind game them a play with you. Not PNP, they see the current political party of Jamaica, PNP. Brother, oh, body content, brother, I don't have to wake up here. We can't wake up. We can't wake up. Open, go and go listen what some labor right come here say. Brother, this is more than classism. Racism. Because me and one girl I do one live yesterday. Master Mike, Master Mark. You know, me hear all PNP I call Mark Golden, Master Mark. I mean, I say, you say them I tell if you call him your slave master. Yeah. No PNP when they call him Master Mark. Because no for them, this I tell you say, it's an educational gap I go on in Jamaica and a classism gap. This is why when they talk about the TNC, them talk, if you notice the people we are different, them claims that they're more intellectual, capable, or they're more intelligent. That's why when any job, that's why them so surprised and not accept the pushback because you're supposed to be uneducated. Them not feel like Jamaican people educated enough. You see the pushback where them get back on the TCN, them not appreciate it, you know. Because how dare you? Because if you notice how them change the wording, I know them try to speak about it. Because them are trying to trick black people. And them a say shit. But you have sense. Brother, big up yourself. Me now want to add carrier. Big up on yourself when you catch me again. Me arrest my voice. Here. Big up on yourself. We're not black people. Listen to me. There's a time when we have to come together. When Michael Manley and Siaga and Buster Manti and Shira them white. You understand me? But when we find the labor right them nowadays, everything and anything, them push, them signpost PNP voters and say you have a white leader. What go on here so no concern you. Me hear it, you know. Me hear it. Me see people equate the finding. Because remember say you have one labor right man in the House of Parliament, which part them say boy him forget put out of power because him too thief. I mean, your people pan this page and say, you know the reason why them a say weekly and them a pressure Andrew Holness so because him black. Because nobody now question Mark Golden. Nobody now nothing about Mark. But when a Mark Golden time to get scrutinized, him have to get scrutinized. But they no want them not. A matter of fact, the Labour Right Party no want no accountability. As long as, brother, okay, that's why when me open my mouth, then tell me say me no live at Jamaica. And tell me say all the while. Because them just feel say illiteracy are the order of the day of Jamaica. That's why I go look how Andrew Holness supporters them push back. Go and go look at them now, signpost your back to Mark Golden. Everything or anything then signpost your back. Go on over there so because you have a white leader. You know what they go on here so not supposed to concern you. Or because Andrew Holness black. Or because Dr. Weekly black. Me hear them with me hear it. What kind of spelling is that? Correct. Me can't tell lie. Big up on yourself. But yeah, me know. I stop by to tell you, Jamaica, no matter what you feel, no matter what you feel about the party we're in a power or not in a power, at some point you have to come and say, listen to me. The government have to do better. Because injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. That's why we look and see what go on over the world. Remember, you know, enough people never know say Ukraine would get invaded by Russia or not invaded by Russia. Because them remember when the war started Ukraine, enough of them I say, shit, this is supposed to happen to white people, you know? Like, but that's what them do to Africa and other parts of the world and the Middle East and it's acceptable. But that's the thing with injustice. It don't show up at your door. It don't show up. So, when you look past somebody, I come tell a mother, say, yo, me I get 30 minutes to bury your pitney. You as a mother, you as a father, you as a Jamaica labor right voter cannot think that is acceptable. You hear? Me not go talk about them past. Me not go talk about what them do. But give them some dignity. They were Jamaican. Born in a Jamaica, lose them life in a Jamaica. We can sit down and talk about the failures and what led up to what. But at the end of the day, the mother not supposed to have to feel like the country where she belongs to. Because you know the truth is, if you're 18-year-old lose them life to the hands of police, you're supposed to agree with the mother. You're supposed to work. You're supposed to liaison with the mother. So the mother, think about the mother. You come to a mother in her grieving state and say, you have 30 minutes to bury your son. You have 30 minutes to bury your son. You do that to your fellow countryman as a detective. And you know say you're no dog. You know you're no cat. You know you're no bumbo clock goldfish. You know that. And you go and sit down there as a labor right, as a Jamaican, as a black man. I'm happy with that. I hope you reach you one day. I hope it. This shit, you have this thing in the earth called named karma. You hear? You have a teacher say, if you think justice is blind, if you think justice, two things no blind are karma and success. While them say justice is blind, you rest assured. You see that shitting thing that we name karma? You see the thing we name karma? That shit ain't blind. You hear? So how about you start be your brother's keeper? Because I want a raw soul like you when I back I class here. I want a raw soul like you when I back I class here. That is why me a shout. I'm a throat all healthy and a boy now should not know me bumbo cloth throat. I come question me. Me send call you. Me send call you. When Rosalie a throw lick on my mama and a shout, you complain. When Ivan over here saw ball out her blood clot throat all as a black woman, a fuck fi. When I come out of my life and go, when I go near and bumbo clash, me send call you no. Me send call you. When black people over here say behave immoral, when black people are put ignorance upon display, you ever ask them that? You ever bumbo clout ask them that? Answer me no man. Answer me. When Shibada ball out in throat hole and the worst of black man, you ever bumbo clout ask them that man? Don't come in on my life, man. Don't come in on my life. I'm gonna send call on. I know found like the degradation of the black race. I know found no. Come out of my life, man. I'm going to send call somehow now. Because the Bible says be careful if I don't want someone in my life. Because I don't know the same thing. I go run left you now, here. Pick up on yourself. Peace, beauty, and prosperity on the policy, here. Rasta me bum buckler. Rasta way. Part time, I bet if you go see go chuck off, beer bubbles come up behind him bum buck. Part time a Rasta. Uptown Rasta. Remember we there yes enough for them say them a undo the fire. Remember we hear it, you know. So them a undo the fire with Cape and Sizzland. Think them little freaky boy can call man a Rasta. Them a imposter. Part of them a Rasta. Think you don't know so them can't go see go chuck off cause bubbles will come up behind them. Come out of my life, man. I talk for my people them. I talk for the people them. You can't want to tell somebody say if Ben Laden get a justified funeral. You can't come tell poor people say they get 30 minutes to bury them pitney. Me nah say it was a virtue. Me nah go say it was a virtue or a righteousness. Me nah go say he wasn't a violent producer. I don't know. But what I know, you can't come tell a mother say 30 minutes if you go put them pitney in a hole. You then better you tell them say them can't bury them. Have a private funeral. Oh, Claude. But you take out the coffin out of the earth and roll in a church. Oh, I'm telling you, man. No found no laugh, man. No found no laugh. But you know they come. You know they don't come. You hear? So be careful when you laugh after. You know they come. You know they come. And if you don't come in a funeral, you don't come when you don't feel like you don't know right in the country. You hear? Because it might not be a form of a death for you, but it might be a form of a thing where you wake up and realize you're the face the same oppression. You hear? Pick up yourself, you hear? Blessed love. I'm going left for you. And we say top farm, we say will to power. Yeah, my beach is my land. You know, see it, man? Would they not take them a disenfranchise? And no come ask, man, what make me a shot? What me for do? Sit down over here and come laugh with you and chat triviality. And that you know what me can do? And I see me black brother plight. And I see me black brother plight. No found no can't see no black brother plight. No found no. Big up Marvin. Cause the only man attack. And the only man I take out his phone. And say 30 minutes, can't bury not even one dog. Even if you have a family pet, 30 minutes can't bury a family pet. Big up Marvin. May God continue to protect you and guide you. Big up yourself. Peace, building and prosperity on the palace.